Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius reading. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen. So, I don't know what's going to come out, but I channeled a song and where did I put that song at? It's let me look at my computer real quick. Okay, it's by Vanessa Carlton and it's called 1,000 Miles. And she's like, I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could see you tonight, if I could hold you tonight. So I feel like somebody's, missing you and wanting to see you, okay? I feel like somebody wishes they could talk to you, see you, maybe embrace you, okay? That's what I feel, or vice versa, okay? Maybe it's you. Maybe you're missing somebody, but a lot of your readings, you guys have been focused on a goal, unless you're having like a little, I don't want to say fall off the wagon, but when you move on from somebody and you have good days and bad days, or if you've been single for a while and you have good days and bad days, there's days that you're happy you're single, and then there's some days you probably wanted to be with somebody. And then maybe some of you are already in very happy couples and your love life is going to pick up or improve because the song I channeled, the pre-shuffle stuff suggests somebody's definitely in their feelings, all right? So before I get into your reading, I'm going to stop talking so much. Before I get into your reading, I want to be the first to tell you, beautiful, beautiful people, that you are so beautiful and you are so needed in this world. And I want to thank you all for being here and for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of you who show up in the chat. Support each other or in the comments, because sometimes people can't show up in the chat, don't want to, or they can't focus on the video for whatever reason. But just thank you when you comment, when you support others. You are helping, so thank you for that. Thank you to my moderators, and thank you to everybody who returns. Let's see what wants to come out here for this Aquarius reading tonight. Okay, it fell on the floor. Community. Card number 8. Community means exactly that, community. Meeting someone in your community, running into someone in your community. And I think in the video of the music, she's like she's traveling through downtown, so that might mean something. And there's like, she's on a subway or some sort of transportation. I feel like it's subway. We have on the bottom of the deck sadness, so I want to clarify that. Anything else from this deck? If you hear a noise in the background, that's my AC. All that glitters. Okay. And soulmate. Soulmate. I want to know real quick about this community card. Nowadays, so many things are a community. Online communities. I mean, it just... All right. This is a strong possibility if you're able to run into somebody. This is a strong possibility of literally running into somebody in your community. Literally. We have a baseball stadium here. Someone could live near a baseball stadium. Also, it could be a baseball game. It could be a gym. Okay, this is saying get out in your community because that's where you're going to get noticed or find somebody. Soulmate here. Now this card says truce, and because that says truce, you means, you know, also the past is also equal game. You could run into the past, and there could be a truce if you run into an ex while you're out spending money. And this is just that, spending money. This person is paying to get their shoes shined. So this is a strong probability for somebody watching this reading running into your person in the community. So that's important. All that glitters, okay? Now, if someone is recognizing you, I feel like if you have sunglasses or something on, I feel like they'll recognize you. That was just specific, but I had to say that. All right, we have the Prince of Wands, and this is pointing, okay, but it's in the reverse. So this is so interesting. I don't know if you meet this person, you guys will strike up a conversation. I don't know if this person has been through something hard, or you have, or a divorce. But it just, I feel like, and all the glitters, I think that it did kind of come out in reverse. Give me another card for that. I can't remember. Did it spin out in the reverse? Did it come out that way? Four of Wands reverse. If you know the person you run into, there may be a conversation about home or not being with somebody. I did see the Hierophant come out in the reverse, and now the Four of Wands is reversed, which can be the home. And then there's a soulmate here and change in the wind. So you might be hearing about somebody changing, or you may be talking about this with somebody, but there's like this change in the wind. And it could be it could have something to do with this person that you run into or talk to or something like this. Well, let's get into the tarot. We'll keep that in the side. But we have Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. That's a strong card. That's a strong card. So, I feel like there's like an energy shift going from like a wave, right? You're riding the wave, and you're no longer on the wave of the past. You've already went on a transitional wave, and in the video, like I said, she's on a train or something. So I feel like you're on the wave and you're in a transition, okay? It may not feel like a transition because you're living your everyday life, but you're on that short commute, kind of like getting on a subway to make a short commute. You know, you get on a plane to go at a distance, but this was like a short commute. And I feel like that's what this is saying. Just keep riding the wave. You're only a short commute from aligning with this person. Somebody is probably going to become aware of a false person in their, I want to say simulation, but in their reality, and there's a shift. And that shift aligns you with your person. So one or both of you could be going through a shift at this time so that you guys can align with each other. All right, let's pull some more oracles. We have playfulness. I've been picking up on this energy a lot. I do feel like there's a very playful connection, either that you're in or that you're about to be in, okay? And it does say, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of joy to shine. Because like I said, if you're already with somebody and you're happy, like I feel like the love life or thing, either the love is going to deepen or love life improves, even passion wise. I mean, you know, and playfulness, for some of you, you are recapturing it, but I feel like for most of you, you're meeting, there's this new person with this community card. New person, new completely. Unless you're running into them and you know them, I mean, that's different, but we have trust. So this is like trust the process. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps guided to take. Like I said, some of you, somebody might be guided to come toward you. Someone, this is like the mask. Someone might be guided to sort of say how they feel, take off the mask. That's been coming out. That's quite common lately. All right, about the truth coming out for Aquarius here. So there's a lot to do with that. Someone may be coming forward to make the effort when it comes to you, or you might be making the effort. But I feel like we have this community card here, and I feel for a lot of you, you're going to meet or run into your person into the community, in the community somewhere. Get out there is what it's saying. Get out there. You know, opt out for the home delivery. Get out there and do it yourself. Get out there and do it yourself. Don't take the home delivery. Your person might be out there and you're missing out because you're getting home deliveries. All right, let's get another card. We got girl talk. Yeah, see, this is talk. This is talk, no matter who, but it's talk. Friends, time with friends, moving on. You know, that might be what that conversation is. Remember, I said there's like some energy there. It might just be that you catch up. You could run into somebody and you guys catch up, but living in the moment, having fun. I get two energies. I feel there's an energy you could run into someone you know while out shopping. And I get the energy that you could meet somebody, someone you've been manifesting. Anything else? Coffin, endings bring new beginnings. This has been coming out for Aquarius, and for a lot of people. There is so much change happening this year that it's not even funny. So you might be noticing that things are finishing up, projects are finishing up, cycles are closing out, people are either drifting away or gravitating closer. You're just going to notice, if you just sort of put yourself like in the void, right? You're not here nor there. You're here in the universe, okay? And just watch what happens as the shift happens. Just be, try to do it in slow motion. It's pretty interesting to notice all the things that are happening when a shift or a change is coming near. There are subtle things you will notice. And generally, it's a lot of energy picks up. So it's like a lot of Five of Wands energy. That Five of Wands energy makes you feel like you're in traffic all day. You're stressed. You're in traffic. Can't deal with it. Well, that transition, that short commute, is that Five of Wands energy. It's change, it's stressful, it's uncomfortable. It's not a tower, that's forced, but it's like voluntary, and it's actually doing the work, making the effort. but you're at the end of something. You're going to run into somebody, I feel. Not today. Avoid a conversation. There might be a person, and that might be a person who's from the past who might want to make the effort to take off the mask. So that's the other energy. The past energy is still coming out a little bit. That's to be expected, but all right. We got change and transformation that wants to come out here, and we have trust how this is going to happen. Somebody makes an effort. We have a playful connection, strong possibility of running into meeting your person in your community where you hang out or go exchange your time and your energy. That's what it said. With the Six of Pentacles, that's going to be where you're exchanging your time and your energy at. It's showing that's where you'll run into, find, or meet your person, this playful person. All right. Let's do a Celtic spread. Starting off with the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a very good card. Four of Pentacles has a lot to do with holding back or holding on to. Can be both. Holding back, holding on to. But it has something to do with this Seven of Cups here. Decision. Someone might be confused when it comes to making a decision. All right. Well, it makes sense for this energy to come out because if you're meeting somebody new in the community, you're not going to have anything come out about them until we get to the future, which we're not there yet. But there is an energy who hasn't told you something. I feel, yeah, they haven't. That's this glitters. That's this mask. There's a person who hasn't told you something. They're avoiding telling you something, but they need to tell you. Yeah, they need to tell you this. Why are they holding back, though? I'm gonna have to figure that one out when I clarify. Why are they holding back? That's about to break because at the crown of this is the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, you can't go beyond it. It turns, it recycles, and goes to reset number one. The conversation needs to be had. Very simple here. In the near future, somebody doesn't want to say this Five of Swords. Oh. Okay. The stars on the bottom, which is Aquarius, and Justice is next to that. Libra, Aquarius, but that's also Justice with that. It's on the bottom. Give me the last three cards. Knight of Cups. I think I know it's... Okay. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the bottom of the deck here. Also Pisces. Okay. I want to clarify, but you know, and I don't see the devil card or anything, but I think what somebody has a problem, possibly a drinking problem. They're holding it back, or maybe somebody's holding it back here. Maybe somebody's noticed, but that's specific. That started coming out here about the conversation or something that someone's holding back. And it's really hard for them to say, but there's a lot here around drinking. This landed on drinking. But that part, like I said, is specific. And this is like, even, you know, Nine of Cups is drinking, indulgence. And then the pre-shuffle I had got a self-indulgence card. So I think there's a person who likes to indulge, but that's specific. That's not the whole reading. That's just very specific right there. We're going to clarify because, like I said, what is being held back or held onto is very important to this reading. And there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn involved. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta sneeze. So let's see if maybe it's an earth sign holding back, or it could be anybody. I got a lot of signs, and it doesn't have to be anybody here, but I also have the fixed energy with your energy, Aquarius, also Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, yeah, Aquarius, and then we have Aquarius again, and we have Libra here. All right, main question, 4 Pentacles. Why? What is being held back, or what is being held onto? What is it? Power. It's actually a card that says power as well, like a tower. Why all this? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. There is a major burden, unless somebody's literally thinking about moving. Okay, but this is a major decision. This is like, so it's a major decision to do this. It's a major decision to come forward to say something, or a major decision in a direction. And it's ultimately about, you know, if you are the one who's showing up as the Queen of Disc, it's ultimately doing what's best for you, your finances, your world, okay? But it doesn't even want to come out in the reading. What is it that's being held back? Justice reverse. Ace of Swords. The truth. Oh my gosh. The truth. Okay. This is like answering my question so many ways. It's like asking a question multiple ways and getting the same answer. Okay. Someone must say this, or someone must do this, but there's confusion around it. What must they do or say? They must do or say the truth. The truth will bring balance. The truth will make things right. The truth is the right thing to do. Justice reverse. What needs to be balanced out? Justice upright over here next to Aquarius. Who's thinking of doing it? Possibly this earth sign. Somebody at the bottom of the deck, okay, might be a Taurus, or married, or has learned a lesson, but I feel like you and this person, there's some sort of lesson. I feel like you and this person are going to another level, because there's some lesson that's learned, or you're meeting someone new because of some lesson that's learned. Because like I said, some of you are meeting someone new. The past still wants to linger here a bit. So some of you are meeting someone new, or working with someone new, and somebody tries to return, all right? And some of you are going to be getting with somebody new, and you're in a bad situation now, and you're trying to get away from that. Either way, you're coming across a person on your own energetic level. There is somebody who is having a hard time saying something, all right? I don't know if it's the person that you're going toward, okay? Or if it's the person that you're leaving behind. But it's like somebody feels like it's the right thing to do. They're holding this back. But it still doesn't want to come out in this reading. It's coming out. The truth needs to come out. And it's coming out that there's a burden around this. Tell me about that Nine of Cups. It might even, you never know, it could have anything to do with somebody trying to talk about their past, or anything to do with their record. You might be meeting or coming into a connection with somebody who has moved on from a difficult past. And maybe they are recovering. And maybe they had issues from whatever they are recovering from, but they're well, or they're much better now. But it gives me that vibe of like when you get into a new relationship and you warm up to each other, you talk to each other, you get to know, okay, so tell me about yourself, tell me about your family. You know, when you start liking the person, you know, you get to know one another, you know, your more intimate selves. And then it's like there's this, I don't know, should I say something? Should I say this? Maybe somebody feels like they shouldn't say something too soon either. But I feel like that's the kind of connection that's coming in. I feel like the kind of connection that's coming in is playful. I feel like it's a trusting kind of connection. And I feel like you guys will be able to talk about anything. The truth has got to come out somewhere. I'm just speculating on the drinking stuff. Doesn't have to be that at all. I don't know what it is. So it's different for Aquarians, okay? And it's a little messy because, like I said, the past energy is still holding on, or whatever is going to be the future past energy is still holding on. And but I'm interested to know about like what a person wants to say, but I guess I'm not meant to know because it's not specific. It's specific to you. This is a burden, though. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Aquarius is in the reverse, and the Queen of Discs. So we have Earth and Air right here. Earth and Air. We have literal Aquarius with that King of Swords, and then we have the Decision and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's time. There's something that's happening. All right, it's time. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed. The Two of Cups is reversed. This is a person leaving, and I feel like this is a person that maybe you're unaware of that might be coming in. Tell me about that Ten of Wands again. It's not going to come out because it came out here. I've already got the Ten of Wands twice. Now, these people are moving, and sometimes it can be that. Relocating, okay? And we do have a house in reverse. So it might have something to do with relocation. That's been going on for a lot of Aquarians. Tell me about this oppression. But we have Justice still in the reverse. So we have Earth and Fire. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Death card. And Knight of Swords reverse. So somebody might need to break up with somebody to be with some other person. Like, this is like, because Death card and Cutoff are right next to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're in the reverse. So it's like somebody knows what they want, okay? But they have to cut off this other energy in order to be with what they want or who they want. And then there's the burden that somebody doesn't want to tell this person. It's like, I don't want to tell this person I'm breaking up with them. Or I don't want to tell this person, you know, I have a hidden, you know, drinking problem. You know what I mean? Like, there's something, I guess I'm just not meant to know it at this juncture. But someone's trying to build the confidence to say something. And I feel it's to you because the Empress is here. And we have, so, you know, and we have the Hermit there, which is Virgo. So we have Leo, we have Virgo, and we have Taurus and Libra. And this close connection or someone who's thinking. So who's the playfulness with? I gotta know, who's the playfulness with? The new one who's not come in yet. Okay, or the new one that you're not with yet. All right. So the world is reversed for playfulness. That's a person coming in, going toward a good direction. Somebody's going to have the burden of breaking up with somebody, and somebody's going to have the burden of telling somebody, like getting to know somebody. And that's where it can get intimate, but it can get like, you don't know how far, how intimate you should go, how quickly, or they don't. But I feel there's a lot of trust. Did I get a card for that Nine of Cups? Two of Swords, yeah. It's a, you know, whoever's making a decision goes in the direction of happiness or wish fulfillment. Okay. Tell me about this Day Trader reverse, which is Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Oh my God. Yeah, they want to tell you they see this with you. What? This is a person who, maybe this is a person who's looking for you to tell you this. I don't know. I mean, somebody wants to tell you that you are my person. Somebody wants to tell you that you are my person. But that's still a lot of cups. There's a lot of cups. So this person, maybe this person likes to drink, or this person is just really drunk on love. There's a lot of cups. I'm just saying. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups. I mean, come on. That's a lot of cups. And that's a pretty intense gaze. And they might come in and look into your eyes and tell you this. The decision is here. Judgment. Tell me about Five of Swords. Why? That's a defeat card in this deck. Page of Cups. Somebody's going to come in and say what they want to say, or if you just happen to meet this person in your community, because it is strongly suggested to get out there, and there's cards of getting out there. If you meet this person in your community or whatever, I feel like it will take off quickly for some of you because of the way you guys feel around each other. I feel that someone's going to make the effort first. But I do feel like you're going to run into somebody because it came out. I'm going to ask it again. Tell me about the community card. It made me think about transportation because the song that I channeled, all right, by Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles, you know, she's commuting. So something about transportation, the devil. Damn. But this is like somebody really wants to see you to tell you something truth. Like, this is so confusing. It's like the community card. It's like almost like somebody wants to run into you. Like they're not looking for you, but they're looking for you. And this energy right here. This is like, I'm not looking for you, but I'm looking for you because I want to tell you something. They know something and they want to tell you something. But they're not going to go out of their way to say it. If they run across you, they'll say it. They're dying to tell you this. It's Five of Swords, Five of Swords. You're in the reverse. The devil is in the upright. But over here, you're in the upright because of justice. It's like this person brings justice and balance. I don't know how they do it. Because like I said, some of you are ending a situation. And maybe some of you need to get away. You need more finances or you need more resources. Whatever this is, there's justice and balance brought for you. But it wasn't justice for you. There was something that was unjust that happened. This person brings balance. So whatever happened over here that was unjust, whatever path it had you on that wasn't right for you, or people around you that weren't right for you, this is now getting readjusted, balanced. I'm being shown shift. I'm being shown like a Rubik's Cube. They show me a Rubik's Cube. You know how you shift it around and you get the cut, you get it all to match up or whatever, which nobody ever does. I guess somebody probably does, but it's like that. Things are getting into place. The community, you're going to run into them, or maybe they're looking for you to tell you this. Tell me about the seducer, Knight of Cups. Whatever this is, there's somebody who's putting a lot of effort in letting you know. Okay. The opportunity for this person to step into your life, this new person, it seems pretty strong. Okay, because it's coming out in a lot of Aquarian readings, so it's pretty strong for a lot of Aquarians. That there is a strong connection coming in, one that can go the distance, okay? There is some sort of trickster, jokester, devil, manipulative energy that has been leaving your energy for a while. But it energetically, it doesn't happen as fast as it does physically. Let's say you and me are in the same room and we leave, we part ways. You go to your house, I go to my house. Physically, we're apart, but still our energy is a little there because we might be thinking later on about a conversation, something we spoke about, or just certain characteristics that popped up in that time that was shared together. You're still in each other's space, even if it's a little bit. So imagine a relationship. Imagine a person who doesn't want to leave that. They're always putting hate and shade and negative thoughts toward your happiness because they don't have it, you know. So anyways, we're going to close out here. I want to clarify the justice and the star, but this person brings justice and some balance into your life. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's because it allows you to move forward, to get away. I don't know if they are the ones who tell you the truth, but they have a lot of stability and they're very resourceful. And looks like that is who your new beginning is with. Yeah. But it looks a lot like if somebody were to tell the truth about somebody, like, hey, I saw so-and-so, it looks like somebody could have caught somebody cheating or flirting around, and that's just what's coming up. Tell me about that Ten of Swords real quick before we close out. Judgment, Queen of Wands, about an Aries. Maybe somebody's making a decision about an Aries or Leo or Sag or a karmic. It is a karmic card for me. Somebody is making a decision when it comes to a karmic, and it looks like there's going to be a breakup. Looks like it's time to just go ahead and break up with that karmic and let them go. Everything here somebody might do it silently as well. Somebody might just be out overnight. Who knows? Anyway, this was a crazy reading because it took off in different areas. Took off that you're going to, run into someone in the community is the strongest. But look at the end of the reading, how it's leaning toward the truth coming out or finding out or telling, exposing. Okay, not High Priestess reversed. It's not like a secret truth, but it's like something. And there's this person, and I feel that's with a person that is either from the past or that you're trying to get away from. And then there's this other beautiful energy that has been trying to come through. So I feel like it's getting closer and closer, or you've already met them. Okay. Let's close out with a bonus card. I want to thank my moderators for being here, and I want to thank all of you beautiful, beautiful souls for showing up. Thank you so, so much. Only one card came out. Usually a bunch will come out. And it says crystal, and it says have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. And that's true. There is a nice connection on the horizon for you. There is. It's been coming out. It's somebody on your level. Anyway, guys, I want to thank all of you for being here. I will see you in the next reading, and namaste, my friends.